Hello and welcome, Pisces. We're looking into the person on your mind and how they're feeling about you. And they are really feeling a lot about you, Pisces. Okay, there's a lot coming through here. I actually have 3 cards. Another one wanted to come out too. So first off, we have compassionate. We have empathetic, caring, and sympathetic. We have discouraged, dispirited, disheartened, and deterred. And then we have safe, secure, sheltered, and protected. There's the discouraged one, and there's the safe one coming through. Okay, so this is someone that, like, you kind of champion them on. You empower them when they're discouraged. I feel like the discouragement doesn't come from you, Pisces. I think it comes from life, or comes from, we do have them, some fear of intimacy coming through with this person that they have to heal. But it's like they feel protected with you from the storms in life, or sometimes the storms that they kind of feel inside, you know, themselves here. Because I definitely feel this kind of push-pull energy with this dynamic. And I think you've been very patient with this individual. And, you know, you're the one cheering them on. You're saying, get back on the bike. You can do this, you know. But I feel like that's kind of within this connection. Okay. That's what's coming through here. So, you know, you really nurture this person, and I think you nurture this connection. What they want to say is happiness is my priority. So with that energy, it's kind of like the 3 of Cups energy. I do feel this is a love connection, because in the karma we have finding love, spouse, lover, and we have the energetic realm, life between lives. Okay, so you could have shared you know, partnership before in past lives here, but it's like this person's karma is to find love. Like, that's something, you know, it's kind of destined for them. And you might feel like you kind of have a telepathic communication with this person. You have this spiritual connection with this person. But they certainly have the ego and the fear coming up here, okay? The Page of Wands, they feel very excited about a new beginning with you, excited when they hear from you, inspired by you, okay? In awe of you. Especially, like, you know, for some of you, like, you're performers, or it's just the way that you move. Okay, we have dancing coming through quite a bit here. We also have the 4 of Wands and the Magician. So wanting to have this, you know, foundation with you. The 4 of Wands represents relationship, represents the 1111 portal. Okay, it can represent marriage, commitment. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this person does, you know, see you in a very serious way. Some of you, maybe, you know, you have been in this dynamic with this person for a while. I mean, the Page of Wands could say that this is something new, but the 4 of Wands, you know, is usually something that, you know, is established, or something that, you know, is, there's a desire for there to be that, that relationship here. Okay, that commitment. And then seeing you in the Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles energy is seeing you as their spouse. So I think that they have found you in this lifetime here, but they have to certainly move through some of this kind of running energy, okay, or codependency or fear of intimacy. They might have a fear of codependency, I'm hearing, right? So their ego kind of flares up here, and they kind of go back and forth. All right. Then we have slow dancing, we have cozy cuddles, and we have things I love about you. Okay. So yes, this person definitely has a lot of feelings here for you. Again, we have the dancing energy. Slow dancing might be something you've done recently, or that they want to do with you, or just moving slowly. Okay. Cozy cuddles, again, just being close to you. Again, they feel very safe with you here. And things I, you know, love about you, they could be, you know, writing a card or wanting to express this to you. This appreciation and how they see you and how they feel about you. Because yeah, I mean, they are in awe of you here. There's a lot of celebration and joy that's coming through. But like I said, there could be some push-pull in this dynamic. This person could sometimes run, because we do have, you know, if they're not physically running or like creating distance, they could sometimes emotionally do that. And that's when you know, okay, yeah, this person's moving through some egoic fears. Maybe they close down a little bit. They're not as open, not, you know, as vulnerable. Tell me more about how this person feels about Pisces. We have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, there's kind of that, the runner-chaser dynamic. I feel like when you're not focused in so much on this person is when they're the ones that, you know, is pursuing you with that Knight of Wands energy. I mean, they know they want you. It's just, can they move through their own personal, you know, their own personal BS with the Five of Cups, in order to be with you, right? In order to have the future with you that they see. I think right now, if they haven't made a move or they haven't furthered the connection, they're a bit disappointed in themselves with the Five of Cups. But I feel like Pisces, you keep yourself pretty busy, you know, in the best ways, in very fulfilling ways. I think you're the opposite of codependent here. And this person might feel like they're missing out, or they might feel like they're, you know, on the outside looking in, but they put themselves there. I feel like you give them opportunities. Maybe even recently, like an invitation. Let's clarify. Five of Cups, Ten of Wands. Yeah, I kind of have to release that past energy in order to move forward out of the Chariot's perfect. I love this. The Chariot is moving out of the past and moving forward. Balancing themselves out, releasing, you know, what no longer serves them. Old belief systems, you know, old fears. I think you have done everything you possibly could, I think, Pisces, to show this person, and not even like you went out of your way. You know, you didn't do the most here. You just showed up authentically and you were honest and real with this person. And that should be all the proof that they need to get over themselves and move forward with this connection. They definitely need a change in perspective here. Let's see, anything else for my Pisces viewer? Seven of Pentacles. They're weighing up the pros and cons. Seven of Wands. Yeah, they do have this resistance. I don't think you have any resistance in moving forward, Pisces. I think your life is just naturally like you're on your way, you're on your track, you're doing your thing. This is kind of reminding me of the Aries reading a little bit. So maybe you have strong Aries in your chart. I'm seeing like two people jogging, and like if you were jogging with this person at this time, you couldn't be going at the pace you normally go at, but you kind of just like slow down a little bit for them to catch up. Not that they're way behind, but that's kind of what it feels like. You know, you find yourself kind of slowing down a little bit for them to catch up here and there. It takes patience and temperance, yeah. Because I do feel this person is healing. I do feel like they are. And they're feeling that pull, you know, to do that healing work, or again, to like face those fears and to continue to move forward here. because they know you're worth it. Yeah. 6 of Wands. Success. Beautiful. And 6 of Cups. Yeah, soulmate energy. Very clearly, there's a spiritual connection here. So, you know, you're working through it. For many of you, for most of you, you're not in a grounded relationship with this person. But things are maybe moving in that direction. But yeah, 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups. That's positive recognition, especially in love. You know, and this person may be realizing like, oh my gosh, Pisces is not going to hurt me. Like, Pisces is safe. I can move forward in this connection. You know, I can, in this container with Pisces, in this dynamic with Pisces, I can move through, you know, these intimacy issues, right? Or somebody might even, you know, go to therapy or pick up some more tools that'll be helpful for them for their healing. Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Yeah, I feel like if this person does some form of therapy, or I'm just I'm hearing spiritual intervention, but in a good way. So it's not like traditional therapy. It would be something perhaps with nature, maybe horses, maybe you know, different animals. But this person they know it's time for change. They know it's time for them to step up with the Hierophant energy. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. Receive what resonates, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for being here. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.